Zombie apocalypse.
Hey guys, welcome to another Top Drive video, and today we're going to be doing the Veterans Challenge for August. So, where is it? It's there. Now, Hutch have changed the prize cards that are available. The Epic being the Ford Falcon FPV GTF 351. Pretty good top speed, 186. It is Australian, 4.5 and 84, RQ 70, and it is also medium ride height. Of course, the choice is yours, but for me, that does not look like a very good price card, especially when there is higher Australian medium ride height cars out there. So at the moment, I'm not going to take that. The new legendary is the D Tommaso P72. We have seen it recently in a challenge. It is RQ80, so it's going to be very, very undesirable to max. I know it goes up to 100 handle. It's about 3 and 100 once maxed. For me, that again is kind of a no-no. Wouldn't really get used too much. But that is 9 tokens. And of course, the Moby. Now, I think this is where I'm going to be going for the Moby. I've never taken it as of yet. So the Veterans Challenge for August, it is Chrysler. Now, at round 3, we will get 2 slots. At round 6, you'll get your token. And at round 9, you will get your carbon fiber. So let's see if we can do this. Sorry, there my phone decided to go off. So anyway, so we'll take 2 Chryslers, which is the requirements, and for now we're just going to go and see. We're just going to throw in. We're just going to throw in the 5 cars and see what we've got. So we've got karting circuit, fast circuit, city street small. Then we've got Tokyo G-Force in the wet and city streets medium in the wet. So I presume that would be okay on there, and that would be okay on there. So I need a city streets and 2 wet cars. So that would actually be okay for that. In fact, that would probably be okay for that. I think that is medium ride height. It is. So I just need a city streets medium that's going to combat that. We don't need Chrysler. We need something like something preferably with standard tyres. Also, that's going to be. Oh, we'll try that. We'll see what happens here. There is a bit of an acceleration difference, but also a huge difference in 0 to 6 handling. Sorry. So, guys, what do you think of the newest updates? Update 20. I'm really enjoying it. Unfortunately, no legendaries found as of yet, but I found a good few epics, and happy with my garage so far. Although, I don't know if you've noticed, there is actually a few glitched cars. Quite a few, like there's a micro machine somewhere, and a few cars like super, super quick. Some of them not finishing the races yet, earning 300-400 points. So a bit bonkers. I'm sure that Hutch will sort out the broken cars. So there we go. That is round 1. Now we know round 2 will stay the same in regards to the track sets. Whether or not this will continue to win, I don't know. So we're going to put that on there and that on there again. That should be fine on there. So I'm going to change the Dodge Caravan and the Dodge Spirit as well. So what we're going to do is put something like, we'll put the Abarth in, and then that should give me something a bit juicier to play. Something preferably with standard tyres. I might try that. We'll give that a go and see what happens. And that's all I can do, just see what happens. Now, I know the Audi's quite strong anyway, but the Infinity does take the win. Now, of course, I'm hoping to find something decent from the carbon fibre. Last few, well, apart from the XP Challenge carbon fibre, that gave me a legendary BMW. I would really, really love to find something new. Now, actually, that BMW there is doing much better than I anticipated. But obviously the four-wheel drive kicking in and helping the Nissan win. So we're getting it staying the same. Now, they've gone here with an overpowered legendary. Well, not overpowered, but you know what I mean. So, which way do we go? Do we just try and see what happens here, and whether or not this is enough to get through the round? I highly doubt it. So 78. Now this is going to lose much more than 50. How much more? 137. So we do need to make up a lot of points out of these last few races. If not, let's see, that's only a 50. So that will probably be a huge reduction in our queue for the city streets. We're not going to make this, of course. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... Right, what we need to do is find something low for the city streets. That, because it is medium ride height, I believe, and it is standard tyres. So that should win that. And we will go with... Do you know what? We'll try that. I don't know. We need to free up some RQ. So I'm also, because everyone's got it or should have it, I don't even know what RQ it's at anymore. The McLaren, I'm going to put the McLaren in. There it is. So it's RQ85. And then we need something for fast circuit. And I can't remember what the last race actually is. So we're going to try... No, we're not. Right, we'll try that. And we will try... I honestly can't remember what the last one is. We'll go, right, let's just have a look. So we've got that for city streets. That for fast. So then we're going to use... we need to change that Chrysler. And we need to put... So we need 2 wet and a city streets. And one of them needs to be Chrysler. So we'll try that. Something for city streets and something for wet. That's not a bad wet car. And something just for city streets. I'm sure that's medium, and that's too much RQ actually. Hey, what to choose? That's medium. We'll go with that. So we're going to go there, 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 and there. And hopefully that should just pass the round. No problem. That's why I suggested using the McLaren, because everyone should have it. Oh, okay. Okay, did not expect that. So maybe the Fiat Uno actually would be the one just to... And that as well. Okay. That's quite... No, it's performance tyres, that's why. Dear, dear. Right. So we are going to swap to the Fiat Uno. Out for that one. So Fiat Uno. Oh my god. And then that gives us 32 to play with for Chrysler. That one. So let's go again. And this time I should just be able to skip through the race, knowing that I've got the win. Beautiful. So round number 4. Let's have a look. So we need 3 Chrysler this time. We'll just throw that in and let's see what's coming up. So we've got, it's all wet. So we've got an Ocean Highway and an Ocean City Street. So those 2 are quite fast. Then we've got 3 twisty-ish. So let's have a look. And it's all, like I said, it's all wet. So let's just get rid. We've got an average of 53. So that's not a bad one. And that's not a bad one. That's 2 wet cars. We'll go with that one for the city streets. Now we've got, like I said, 50-ish. So we've got a fast one and another wet one. So wet-wise, I'm going to go with something like that. And that gives me 57 to go with. I'm going to go with the Ford. Let's see how that plays out. So we're going there on the Ocean Highway and there on the city streets. That, and that, and see how that plays out. That's quite a rounded hand. See, my problem for Chrysler is that I've not maxed many of the Ultras. I've stayed away from them. So the Crossfire Coupe taking the win there. This will be close, but the standard tyres should just get the win. And then I'd imagine that the Subaru, although much slower, 0 to 60, is just going to kill it on the corners. Yeah. So that's the next round done there. And helping my bank balance a little bit, as it is the 1st of August, so I am now starting to put some cash back into the game and saving, as I've spent a hell of a lot on upgrades. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Do we think that's going to be strong enough for that this time? Or do we want to go there and there? That is medium, so maybe try that on there. Even that's got 4-wheel drive standard tyres. The Ocean City Streets is more about speed. Let's give that a go. Let's see if we can get through this without having to change hand. Lovely. Oh, okay. So the Crossfire does lose that one. The Subaru wins that one. And I think, yeah, the Ford should win this one. So we need to look at the Crossfire. Now, does that mean that which way do I go? I'm maxed up on RQ. What if I try that one instead? Because it's a little bit quicker on 0 to 60. Or do I go that way? I think that could work. That works even better, to be fair. Is this one, if this one doesn't win? Oh, which it does by 0.01. Wow, okay, so that is your winner for that one. And we know that these last two should win, no problem. Another 4,000, lovely jump. I do like getting the extra bit of cash when I'm so low. Okay, so we've got again, oh, well, they've gone with the legendary again this time. So we are going to look at probably keeping that one there. And then, okay, which way are we going to do this? So we've got to keep standard tyres in, so that's probably going to stay there. We can reduce 2 for these last two because they're both performance tyres and not overly powerful. And then we need something to beat the Ocean Highway. RQ94. I don't know if, because that is 4-wheel drive, whether or not the McLaren would beat it. So I suppose all we can do is give it a go. So we're going to get rid of them. We're going to go to RQ85 and take the McLaren again. Where is it? Am I missing it here? It's definitely not in the 90s. Surely not. There it is. No, it is 85. I thought it was. And then we're going to click Chrysler again, and we need to find something that's going to be twisty-ish with standard tyres. So that's not a bad one. And then actually gives us 47 to choose another, hopefully, standard tyre car. What are we looking at? We could try that. And let's just see what happens. So we are going to try the McLaren on there. That on the twisty road. That on the city streets. That on the hairpin. And that on the parking lot. Ooh. Well, I know it's got the 4-wheel drive. So actually the McLaren does lose. Can we make up another couple of 100 points now? We need at least 150 on one race or a couple of 50 pluses. So we've got 84, that's a start. 81. So that is an extra 60 points. We need a bit more yet. That's 103. So we're getting there. If we can just win this last one, actually, we've passed the round fairly simply. There we go. So actually, it is possible to do it with the McLaren. If you use anything much less, I think you're going to lose a hell of a lot more points. So that is your veterans token. Round 7. So you need 4 Chrysler now, and the RQ's actually dropped quite a bit. So we're going to go. Unfortunately, we're going to put 5 Chrysler in just for now and see what we've got. So we've got a 0 to 60, 100 to 150, and then we've got a Tokyo Loop in the wet, a Slalom, and a G-Force. So I think these two could come into play like that. Then we're going to really struggle, I think, for something G-Force and Slalom. I think that's going to be one of our main problems here. Because we know that Chrysler doesn't really have a great deal. So we only need 1 Chrysler. So G-Force or Slalom. God. So we're going to take that ugly thing. And then we're going to take... right, I need something like a Lotus. There we go. Let's go. So we're going to go there and there. Now, I have no idea whether or not the Atlantic will beat the Bentley. The Bentley is very strong in a straight line. That, and that. And let's see what happens. That is the real problem with Chrysler. Nothing turns. See, oh my God. 98 it loses. I did say I knew the Bentley was really strong. 94, but that's not going to be enough to keep it moving. So that Chrysler does win that one. And that Chrysler wins that one. So we do need to find a replacement for that pile of trash. Now, I don't know if it's worth swapping the two around and trying, but there's not much difference between them. So, Chrysler. Now, we either try something a bit G-Forcey, a Slalom-y, should I say. That could work. And then that gives us 56 to try and find something quicker than that Bentley in a straight line. The Jag, the Lamborghini, my Lamborghini stock. So that's probably not going to work for me. The Aston Martin, that could work. What else have we got? Some of the Lamborghinis are down here at RQ. 50-ish. Where are they? Oh, there's a Bentley there. We're going to take the Bentley and see what happens there. So we're going to go back that and that. We know that works. That on the Slalom, that on the G-Force, and that on the Tokyo Loop. So we need to see if race 2 and 3 wins. If race 2 and 3 wins, we'll pass the round nice and easily. So, yeah, the Bentley Brooklands. You've got up to like RQ56 there. And yes, it looks like that is going to take the win. So there we go. That is a hand to get through. Beautiful. And 5,500. Let's see what we've got this time. Okay, so we've got Tokyo Loop again. Well, of course, we've got the same stuff as we had before. The question being, is that enough to beat the Porsche? Or do we need to look at bringing... I'll tell you what, we're going to try and see what happens. Because all you can do is experiment. If you can't pass first time. Now, I know this Lamborghini is very strong, so that's what I was thinking with that. Okay, so that one still gets the win there. So we're going to need something to beat that. That's a 78-pointer. And this should get the win still. So all we need to do is swap out the Bentley for something a bit quicker. Now, we haven't got the RQ really, so I'm wondering if that will do, and then that would open up to 57, which gives us the option for... What does it give us the options for? Nothing really extra draggy. I'd like to have opened it up to 59 so I could take the effigy. So what I'm going to try... I don't want to go with the Bulldog because it's a prize car. I'm sure there is another Lamborghini somewhere. I want to try that. If not, we've got this to try also, which we know is very quick. So we're going to go there again and see what happens. Okay, so that Lamborghini still pulls away. I don't know what else. I might have to just take a minute to look. So that's 71. I mean, I could. No, there's not enough Chryslers, is there, that are that powerful that are going to make much of a difference. Reduce this Chrysler 200S a little bit. So let's have a look. Chrysler, something with standard tyres. It's pretty quick. That could do it. And then that would free me up to 60 now. So we don't need that, of course, because we've got our 4 Chryslers. So RQ60, what have we got that might be the Lamborghini? That could be a possibility. Other than that, I'd think either one of the AC Cobras or the Aston Martin. So we know that wins. We've got to see if that wins. That should win, though. That shouldn't be a problem. That, and let's see if the Dodger's got enough grunt in it to beat the Lamborghini. The Lamborghini's basically only good in a straight line, isn't it? So, no, the Lamborghini is still winning. Okay, so what else can we do here to reduce our RQ a little bit? So we try that on the G-Force. And then we've got a little bit bigger cars now. We've got some big Bentleys, another Dodge. The Maserati, that is a very good car, but it is a prize car. So I tend not to use prize cars. Some big Porsches. I'm going to go with the Effigy. I've released enough points, but again, that should win, actually. That should be fine. That should be fine. We should be good now. And I'm sorry if you haven't got the Effigy. Hopefully, maybe you've got the Lamborghini. I haven't got the Lamborghini, so that's something I can't even put in. Now, the Effigy, wow, takes a huge 82 win against it. So that is built 222 if you need to know. You know, if you're going to take the same hand, you've got up to 62. So the Lamborghini would fit if you've got it already. And let's go for the last round and see if we can't get a decent carbon fibre. Okay, so we should be good with that one. We should be good with that one. We should be good with that. I'd imagine that's fine. And we're going to take the Effigy again and see if the Effigy has got enough grunt to beat that Mazda. If not, we're going to put the McLaren in again and we're going to rejig the hand and see what's going on. So 50, it's only a 50 loss. And we know we're going to get quite a big point haul over something less twisty than a Bentley. 133. So actually, guys, we are there. We are there. We have taken the win here. As long as this Chrysler grabs the win, which it does for 86. So very nice. Let's see what we get from this carbon fibre. It's going to be trash, I would imagine. Let's see. So an RQ33, RQ36, RQ38, an RQ48 TVR S series, and the final card. Okay, the RQ71 Rough R compressor. That is food for me. I've got one of them, and it is pretty trash. I've never ever had the reason to max it, but I'm always about the food. Okay, guys, so that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, drop a like, smash that subscribe button, and continue to follow me for more Top Drive videos. You are more than welcome to join the Discord. The link is down below in the server. Have a great day, and I will catch you next time for another Top Drive video. Take care. Bye-bye.